welcome back to the vlog, or welcome to if you're new. Clearly I'm in my kitchen. It's a new angle unlocked for those who have been watching. I just made a coffee. I switched it into a new cup because look at this cute cup that I got at a market, which if you've caught up with my vlogs then you know. I got it at a recent Christmas market and I just thought it was adorable. So anyways, clearly I needed it because I'm already almost done and I literally just made it. So anyways, a few housekeeping things. I'm trying to figure out the angles again. So like, I apologize if this is an awkward angle. Still trying to figure out the new house and like where the lighting is. I'm also just in front of a large window, so I apologize if the sun kind of goes in and out, so just bear with me here. So for those of you who know, or if not, I'll just give you a little brief summary. My partner and I recently moved from Ottawa to the Valley of Nova Scotia. We are both East Coasters. We just went to Ottawa for two different things and just decided ultimately that we wanted to move back to the east, so we decided to try out Nova Scotia. So here we are. We are in our first home. We purchased our first home together and it's been quite a journey, let me tell you, to start setting everything up. I feel like I don't think I thought it would be like a really quick process, but I felt like it would be a little bit more quicker than it is right now. Currently, not every room is set up. Actually, there's not one room that's like fully set up. A little background, we came here with no furniture. Like, we didn't have any furniture. Like maybe a table, like a side table, that was it. So anyways, I kind of wanted to make this video all about like talking about the home projects that we've done, how we're feeling in the home right now, what we want to do next in our home. I'll be sharing some mood boards that I've created with you, and I'm also looking for feedback. So please, 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 if you have any interest in interior design or any opinions, I don't care if you're a professional or not, I need the help. I feel like I have decision fatigue, so please, literally, please comment down below any opinions. I will take everything because I need all the help I can get. You'll see. So yeah, so the mood boards, and also we'll be doing some organizing a little bit. There's some kitchen stuff that I really want to get organized and I've just let it go too long to not be organized. But yes, let's have a cozy video and chat about home stuff and just kind of get into it. Okay, so basically I got two little things to use in our drawers. Basically, the drawer that really needs help right now is the utensil drawer in our kitchen, like the bigger utensils. We do have a small thing right there, if you can see, with utensils in it, but we have quite a bit more. We are pretty big cooks in our house, so like we do have a lot of kitchen stuff. Like, I will admit that we have a lot of kitchen stuff. So anyways, I got this little thing. This is from IKEA. I have a drawer that's already organized that I'll show you right now. It's not perfect, but I got those drawer organizers from IKEA and I think it looks way better than what this other drawer looks like. I'm so embarrassed to share, but like everything's everywhere and obviously I don't want this and I can't live like this. So anyways, got this one to put in the messy drawer as well as this one. So let's put this together. I'm hoping that it fits. I did some measuring, but like it won't fit perfectly because the IKEA ones, like they only have certain measurements, which like our drawers are a little bit longer, I find. Anyways, it's fine. Let's just start cleaning this because that'll make me feel a little bit better. And I think it's pleasing to watch, so let's go do it together. So we have quite a few different things in here. Obviously, I'm gonna start by taking things out, but like we have miscellaneous stuff. Like there's my rolling pin, but also like I have like tongs, like this brush, and then like measuring cups, a lemon scoop. So anyways, I'm gonna take everything out, put those in, and then figure out how to organize it together. But let's do this. Okay, so I took the things out. I have things kind of laid out somewhat in categories. Also, ignore that. I found that. This is great. See, like, it's just like when you have a junk drawer, things are not organized. This is what happens. You end up putting things that you don't even need. So anyways, kind of organized in piles-ish, slightly. Some things might not, you know, all go in here. I actually had put some stuff in here just quickly, like things that went with our sushi stuff, like these things to put the chopsticks on. Also found some extra straws. So all of our big straws over here, small straws. We have some charcuterie items here. Anyways, like some stuff is up. Some stuff is in the dishwasher. We have an ungodly amount of like bag clips as well. But I always feel like you don't have enough always, you know? So these are good. See, like I said, this one doesn't fully fit, but it kind of mostly fits. It's just like somewhat of a gap at the end there. I think most of it will go in the other drawer, but maybe this, like this is a bigger spoon for like ramen and soups and stuff like that, I believe. So this is kind of like our Asian food drawer, I guess. So we have our things like that in there. So anyways, let's do this. Just wiped it out, got all the stuff out. Let's place that in and do it. Okay, so like I mentioned, I didn't try this out yet. I did take measurements, so bear with me. I'm going to try to figure it out. Okay, so this does this. I do have quite a bit of space here. Let me show you in a second. This one, and I think could probably go here. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. This isn't too bad. Here, let me show you this way. So that's not too bad. You can see it's like goes until here. There's like, it has a little bit of space. It'll probably do that, which is whatever. I could probably put some like foam or like silicone here if I really get bothered by it moving around, or even like a silicone mat at the bottom that sometimes keeps drawers from like moving things around. But I have this big space here, so this could potentially, I could maybe get another thing. Actually, I have quite a few organizers that my aunt got me, so it just won't match, but like it's whatever. I'm more so concerned about the organization than the matching right now because I have like big clear ones. So let's tackle this and see if we need more space there. But I'm excited. I'm fine. I'm just like, oh God, like I can't wait for these to be in a little bit of a spot. So I'm thinking the bigger items like here, bigger, maybe longer kind of vibe. Maybe I should start with things that I have a lot of. I have a lot of like tongs and spatulas. So I think that if it all fits in one little box here or rectangle, I think that'd be pretty good. Yeah, a lot of these. So let's see if they all fit in. No, these are too long. Okay, so these will have to go in here. That's not a big deal. Maybe tongs in with the rolling pin. So that's fine. And then hopefully spatulas all kind of in here. And I have these cute little ones. They're so cute. Okay, perfect. Next thing that I have a lot of is measuring cups and spoons. So maybe I could put these together. I actually have 2 sets of these middle spoons because Spencer and I really measure our food like pretty much every day, so we're constantly using them. So that's why we have a lot here. I also keep the rings in case one day I want to put them back in there, so I'll just throw that in with them. Now I still have this big space here for other stuff, so I'm trying to figure out what could go here, but maybe cookie cutters because I don't grab them that often, but I have different cookie cutters for like gingerbread men. Next, I have a lot of whisks, so maybe all the whisks in one place would be nice. Perfect. This is already looking way better. It looks like I have way less stuff too. Now I have some miscellaneous things like peelers and can opener, garlic press, stuff like that. So I'm trying to figure out maybe in the bigger one. Okay, I think I do need an extra little thing here, so BRB. Okay, I just found this one that I have organizer, I just wiped it out. So it doesn't fit the whole thing. So there's still a little space here, but I could fit another one maybe for like smaller things. So I think that would still work. So here, just a little better view. You can see, it's kind of hard to see actually on camera, but here we go. So there's still like space here for another little square if needed. In there, I'll probably put my miscellaneous tools, like these 2 things. Peelers, that could go in here. But okay, this looks 10 times better. Like let's remember what it looked like before and now. Ooh, now, way better. Okay, this feels a lot better. Like I mentioned, the kitchen isn't fully set up yet. There's quite a few things that I still need to do. One thing is that I got this big pack from Amazon. I'll post a picture of like what it looks like, and it's all the little things to put your spices in glassware with the little labels. I really want to do that soon because I just have our stuff kind of laid out like this right now, and it's like there's no organization here. And because they're all going to be laid out nicely, I want to get like a little salt thingy, or sorry, a spice holder for the drawers. And I'm kind of thinking that I want to put it right in this drawer because I think that this would be a better use of space. I have towels in here, but I'm going to put them somewhere else, I think, because I feel like spices would make sense right here because you're cooking right there. Although if this doesn't work, I could still use this because it still is next to the oven, obviously, but above. But I think it'd be easier if they were all laid out here, you know? So things like that, like the kitchen isn't fully set up. I think it just takes some time getting used to. Sorry, those are cinnamon rolls that I made the other day. They're very good, by the way. Anyways, it just takes some time to get used to like using your kitchen, making like kind of finding your rhythm in it. Like every kitchen is different. The worst thing is like cooking in other people's kitchens because you don't know where anything is. You know, you have to find the rhythm and what makes sense for you in your kitchen. So that's not set up yet, but I can kind of show you what we have in some drawers right now. This is kind of the organization that I was thinking right now. But again, if you have any ideas, let me know. So starting up here, this is the one closest to the living room. That's obviously the TV. Here, what I have is like specialty kind of things for now. I don't really know if it makes sense, but since it's the furthest away, It's things that don't get used so much. Like obviously there's some organization that could be done up there. Like there's some silly straws and like random stuff back there. My nice glassware. I have my nice like plates and have my nice anthropology plates and some cute vintage popcorn bowls that my step-grandmother made, and then some like a key that's not ours actually. I need to return that. And then I also have our coffee here, which is really random, but it's just because my coffee station is right here, and obviously it's not organized because I just made a coffee, so I'm just gonna be real about that. Up here there's nothing because no one can reach it, so that could be like backstock of like Ziplocs and stuff like that, but we'll see for that. This one is what you just saw. There was just like a lot of spices, some like Christmassy things that I need to kind of take out, and then lots of room here to put stuff. So, oh, and there's an organizer up there too, so I could maybe use that. And then we've been putting like our Tupperware here, our glass lock containers. So anyways, there's that. This one, this one's so embarrassing. There's like no rhyme or reason. There's no rhyme or reason, there's just medication. I'm hiding it because there's personal information on some of the medication, obviously. But this is like where things go to die. This is like I don't know where to put it. This is where it's going right now. Kind of drawer. So here we go. This one is slightly organized. This is like our day-to-day dishes. Obviously we have more dishes than this. It's just like the dishwasher just ran, so there's stuff I have to unload after this. But we're putting our bigger plates here, like our daily plates. We have 3 different sets going. Some of our shorter plates are up there, as well as like our shorter salad bowls. These are ramen bowls I just got from Costco. Actually, I'm very excited. Also could be salad bowls. I have some extra. See, this isn't, okay, Spencer was in here because I had this different organized because I have small plates over there. They were closer to the other plates. They're like kind of like nicer plates. I also had like my little small dishes for to-go things, also for charcuterie because we do a lot of that. And then some other bowls and stuff that don't get used as much up there. Again, could use more organizing, obviously. Oh, and this drawer right next to the fridge, which I think does make sense, is our glassware and cups, like day-to-day mugs and everything like that. There is quite a bit. It could be organized a little bit more. I also want to get those like screws you can put underneath your things to like hang mugs, because I think that'd be really cute. I could put seasonal mugs up here, and then it gives us more space here so things aren't like over each other. Again, it doesn't look that full right now, but it's because a lot of the stuff again is in the dishwasher. That's what it is. So you can tell we have a lot of mugs. Spencer mostly. He's like the warm coffee drinker and the warm tea. So yeah, there's quite a few things. So we use like all of the levels every single day. So I don't know, it should be organized a little bit better, you know? And then up here, we do have some extra things in here. I can't reach it, so I can't open it, but basically in here, like backstock of like saran wrap and like ramen and stuff like that. In here, it could be organized a little bit better, but we have backstop of a lot of stuff. So yeah, like there's cereal in there. I don't know why there's cereal in there. That should probably be moved. But our tea, our Ziplocs, our parchment papers, popcorn, some tea. Yeah, it could be better. Not gonna lie. And then also like this needs to really be organized. Again, not in this video, but in another video when I do like cleaning, I really want to get through this because this is kind of ridiculous that we just have all this space. There used to be another shelf here. It fell and broke, but actually it was kind of like a blessing in disguise because we have some really tall things in here which didn't fit. So now it fits. So anyways, we'll take it as a win. But yeah, so that's the kitchen. As you can tell that we need to organize it a little bit more, but it's not so bad. So as I mentioned, let's just chat a little bit quickly about how we're kind of feeling. And I just think that we're both a little overwhelmed. We're still excited about the house, obviously. Like it feels like it's the first place that's truly ours and we're excited to start decorating and stuff. But I think we're both surprised at how much decision fatigue and overwhelmingness we're feeling about all the decisions. Like, I never kind of realized how many different things I'd have to buy. So buying it is a little, you know, we're not trying to buy everything all at once, and we're trying to, you know, be mindful with pricing, and we do budget. So we're not trying to buy everything all at once. It's just not feasible for us. So that's something, like trying to figure that all out. Also just trying to make decisions, and like it's the first time that we've bought, you know, home decor. So trying to make these decisions and hoping that we like them and that they work in the space. So that feels like really stressful. Like I was really overwhelmed picking a couch. I love my couch. I'll insert some clips here. I still wonder if it's too big for the space, but it is kind of what it is. This isn't going to be our forever home by any means. This home will be here for, 5 or less years. It's really a starter home, which we're so happy and like thankful that this is the starter home that we do get, because I know a lot of starter homes are obviously a little bit older, so we still feel very fortunate about that. But yes, so we don't think we'll stay here that long. So like the couch, if it doesn't fit the space as much here, it probably will in our future home, which will hopefully just be a little bit bigger. Anyways, I really wanted the couch in like a cream white color, but they didn't have it in stock until like next year. So I was like, no, like we needed a couch. So, I got it. I really hated the pillows that came with it. So I recently changed them out with some IKEA pillow covers, which I'll show you here. Okay, you would have seen we went to IKEA when we went to Halifax. So we picked up an order. So I got different covers for our pillows because I really didn't like them. You can see our pillows here. I'm just about to wash these so I can change them. So we got 3 of these. They're like cream and white, which I thought would look nice. And there's like little bubbles. Size that we got, this is the name of them. And we're trying to have like an accent color of green throughout the house. So this is the other one. So we got 3 of these and then 3 of these. So hopefully they look nice. I'm gonna wash them, put them on, and I'll show you what they look like. Okay, so this is what it looks like in the pillow. Ignore that the couch is not made. I'm doing a bunch of laundry, some folding. Little fuzzy white ones. It's very soft and nice. And then these are the green ones, which I think are super cute. So they have little, it's just green, almost waffled, but not quite. And then there's like a little side phrase at the bottom. So yeah, anyways, it'll look nicer when it's actually put together, but yeah, I'm very happy with them. And I think that it looks obviously way better with this. I wanted to bring out more white and green. That's what the accent colors that we're trying to go for the house is, like whites and greens. But also we're both not afraid of color, so we're excited to hopefully add some color to everything, because I find everything's still muted and stuff like that. Like in our living / kitchen, we also have a like setup dining room kind of, but they're not really. It's like a fold-up table with a tablecloth that makes it look like it's a real table. That we'll obviously figure out as well. Honestly, we eat most nights on the couch. Don't come for me if you feel like that's really gross. Like, it works for us. We obviously eat at the table when we have people over. That's not that often, but we have used it quite a few times hosting breakfasts and stuff like that. So it works for us for now, but obviously we want to get something more permanent that makes sense and looks good. Something we did already set up was like our record stand, which we got from Wayfair. I'll tell you my feelings about Wayfair just yet. Don't take this as an endorsement. That's all I'm saying for now. We also set up some shelves from IKEA. LOL, we don't know how to do handiwork that well, so the shelves have like 3 screws, holes in each. Each shelf only has 1 properly screwed, because the other ones our measurements were off. Our measurements were way off, but it works. It's fine. The screws can hold up to like 15 pounds each, so the records aren't that heavy, so we're being mindful for that. Anyways, the other things, like every other space has been really let go. Like this isn't finished at all, like the living space and dining room, no. But our bedroom, we ordered a bunch of stuff, which now I'm getting into the Wayfair thing. So we got our bed, no problems there. We got a small dresser, no problems there. Then we got a large dresser, a lot of problems there. There was a piece that was not, it doesn't work. They need a replacement piece. We called and they're like, yeah, people have called about this piece before, no problem. That was a month ago. I still have not received my replacement piece. I just called them again this morning actually, and they said that they're gonna figure it out and send a new one, but it's just caused us a lot of stress. And I know that sounds very dramatic, but we haven't been able to really finalize and set up our room, because that dresser is really like the piece in our bedroom. Like it's on the biggest wall. There's so many things that we need to put in it, like clothes. We have so many clothes still in tubs, like in bins. So that's not fun. And then also it's like the wall where we're going to put a lot of things. I got this big vintage mirror I wanted to put on top. I wanted to put some jewelry and stuff. I'll show you the mood board when we walk into that section, when we talk about that a little bit more. But anyways, the bedroom is just like not ready, so it's giving me anxiety. And then we have our guest room / my office, which is kind of like the last thing right now that we have to do. And our bathrooms, like we're like kind of whatever, we'll figure them out. It's just a bathroom, like it's fine. So we also have our entryway. That's not done, but anyways, I'll be sharing with you some mood boards, but I kind of wanted to just chat a little bit how we're feeling. Excited but stressed and a little bit overwhelmed and decision fatigued. And I feel like I'm questioning if I have good taste or not. Like every decision I make, I'm like, is this literally so ugly or is it cute? Is it gonna work? Is it not cute? I don't know. So it kind of feels a little overwhelming. And honestly, again, I'm very happy that I moved, and it was a big goal of mine to buy a house. So we're like very happy in that sense. but there's just a lot to get used to. You know, it's a lot to think about, but it doesn't feel like a fully set up home yet because we still have boxes in places, because we haven't been able to fully set up our space. And that honestly has given me so much anxiety every single day. I wake up and I think like, oh my God, it's not set up yet. You know, I have that dread a little bit. So, you know, it's not all fun and games. Like, I'm very excited for all that to be done. And also, you know, learning things about the house. Like, I'm still trying to figure out the light switches. Sometimes I forget that it's this light switch and not this one kind of thing, because there's like 10 different light switches. You know, we're trying to get into our routine of cleaning, and what needs to be cleaned, how frequently, you know, things like that. But that part's kind of fun. Like, I like learning the process. I just really want it to look nice. I want it to be clean. I like having a nice, neat space. So having spaces that aren't done, or like just things put away. Like, there's not a lot of storage in this house. I know it looks like it. There's a lot of storage in the kitchen, I will say. But other storages like closets and like shelving and stuff like that. So, you know, it just feels like a little overwhelmed. But anyways, we're slowly getting there. I just wanted to give you a little update on that. And then I'll show you my like brainstorm boards for each room and kind of show you what we've done so far with the rooms a little bit. Yeah, chat design stuff. I kind of showed you what the living room, what we kind of did already, but here's the vibe that we're going for. You can tell that I've tried to piece the pieces that we actually already have with the things that I want to add to the space. But something that I'm really struggling with is adding pops of color to not make it so gray. I do actually want an area rug. I don't know what colors. So here's a few that I like, but like I really don't know what would fit the vibe. These are the vibes, kind of like mid-century modern country house. Like, I don't know what my style is called. I like a lot of different things. And one thing I'll also note is that we don't like just one style all throughout the house. Like, different rooms will kind of have different things. Just, it works for us. So this is the kind of vibe that we're going for this. But yeah, really need help with the rug. The next thing I'll show you is our bedroom. Like I mentioned, you know, the dresser is really not built yet. The dresser that I'm talking about is actually this one right here in the brainstorm. You can see this is our brainstorm for our bedroom. A lot of the pieces already picked out, like I mentioned. We have that bed, we have our bedspread, we have the big mirror, we have those dressers. It just needs to be fully set up. I also want to include a bigger mirror to add towards our closet, and I kind of want a fun poster in our room as well, near the closet or in the closet itself, so that I can kind of get ready and be inspired. I don't know. I used to really like fashion, and I feel like that really fell off in the past few years. So I kind of want to get back into it and just feel fun and inspired to play around in the closet. So I think that would be very fun. But our bedroom, the furniture is darker than you'll notice. It's mostly black with a little bit of rattan, kind of tan color. So I'm introducing the colors that we had in the living room, so it's not too far off. However, the living and dining area, the woods are all light wood, so it is kind of a big contrast. But I wanted my room to be like a little bit more moody and a little bit more relaxing, you know, so that we go in, it's darker because you're there to sleep, you know, get ready and kind of sleep. So that's the vibe for that one. We also have some artwork. I actually bought this work from an artist. I'm blanking on the name, but I'll put it on the screen. They're a Vermont artist, actually. I randomly just found it on Pinterest and found out they were from Vermont. So anyways, I ordered one of their prints. It's so beautiful. I can't wait to put it up. I think it'll kind of go with the moody vibes of the bedroom itself. And like I mentioned, that fun little poster, it probably would be in the closet, because I feel like if it was outside, it would like be a stark difference. We'll also need more artwork in the bedroom as well. But that's something that I need to kind of curate. I want to go thrifting as well. So I think a little mix of thrift and that beautiful painting will be great. Other things I want to add is, because we have this giant wall that kind of our bed faces, that's going to be blank right now. We have nothing there. I kind of want to add a cozy fireplace. I think it'd be kind of fun to add some like kind of like country vibes to it, because that's the kind of vibe that we really like. But we bought a brand new home because it's just kind of what was available. Obviously, again, we're thankful for it, but I want to bring in some cozy vibes, and probably we'll need some more artwork above that mantle. So I think that'll be really cool. And I don't like things above my head, above the bed. It gives me anxiety. So you'll notice in the brainstorm, I also included like an image of the fake like wainscoting. I really want to do that. I think that adds so much character to the room. I think it'll throw in that like farmhouse vintagey like vibe. And I think once everything is done, I think our bedroom might be like my favorite room. It's the room that I'm like the most inspired about right now. So anyways, next is our bathroom that's connected to our bedroom. This is kind of the space that we have so far. It's quite bright and empty. We put a lot of our stuff in the drawers, which is really nice. I really want this space to feel clean and calm, again, kind of reflecting the bedroom, but you can see it's quite funkier. Like the shower curtain's very bright. I kind of want to have more fun in this room because it's just a bathroom, who cares? And I think this is a fun place to experiment without anyone really seeing. You know, it's a fun place to get ready. But I have some room in the bathroom for wall space and stuff like that. So let me show you our little brainstorm here. Obviously there's not that much of a brainstorm because it's a smaller room, but I'm wondering if I should put artwork or shelves on these two spaces. You can see I have quite a bit of space and there's nothing there. And I think I kind of want to make this room like the East Coast room, kind of like the East Coast vibes. I found a lot of artwork that I want to buy from Etsy of like East Coast vibe. How many times am I going to say East Coast vibes? God. So like it literally says East Coast, and there's some like, you know, nautical, oceany type art kind of vibe that I think would be really fun and cute. And I also thought of maybe incorporating like a wallpaper. I think that'd be really fun, but I might not do it in this house considering like we hope to make a profit off of this house. I want to keep it not too our style in the sense that like people that just want a clean slate, that I want to make sure we can resell it. Like I don't want to put things too crazy that come 2 years from now when we try to sell this place, everyone's like, oh God, like I'm gonna have to redo all this, you know? So yeah, moving on to our guest room slash my office. I kind of really want to hone in on the fact that it is my office most days. We do not have a lot of visitors. Like we're just honest, we do not have a lot of visitors. It's not, we love hosting and stuff like that. It's just, we just don't have a lot of we don't have a lot of people to host. So anyways, I'm leading with the fact that it's my office. So ideally, you know, I want this to be inspirational and stuff like that. So kind of leading with the bathroom, I'm bringing in those funky pieces here, inspiring. It's also kind of my dream to have it as like a library slash media room slash office slash filming room. A lot of things for a small room, but anyways, so it's quite spacious. There's a closet, so we're gonna put some storage there, but we needed more storage for our physical media. Spencer is a big collector of records, and also we have a lot of games. Also, he collects a lot of movies, the Criterion collection. Girls, if you have a boyfriend that collects those, you know that there's never enough room. There's gonna be shelving in your house for the rest of your life with all those things, but it's obviously fine. So I also read, so I'm starting to kind of like the idea of keeping my physical books. So we're trying to get some we wanted to get some shelving. So I actually did get the Billy bookcases. There's just one here, but I want to have some fun with it. So let me go into the mood board again. You can kind of tell that the bookcases here are like more designed and like curved at the top. There's that whole like Billy bookcase thing. So we're kind of thinking of maybe doing that to edit it to like a curved top, which would be really cute, and also paint it. But again, I'm still trying to think of resale, you know, so I don't know if I want to make it look built in or not. This is kind of the dream vibe. I'd also love to bring a funky carpet, kind of like the one that you see here, and some fun artwork to play off the fact that it's my office, and also like a creative fun room, media room and stuff like that, reading room. Obviously guests need a place to sleep, so I need to incorporate some sort of sleeping arrangement. We do have like a air mattress and stuff like that, but when my grandparents like come over, I obviously don't want them sleeping so close to the ground. So my dream is to find like the perfect like pull out bed. So I'd love to find like a green couch like this kind of thing that also pulls out. We've seen quite some, but like I haven't found the right one yet. So please, for the love of God, if you have a recommendation for this, I need it. I'm begging, I'm pleading, I'm on the ground. Please send it to me because I really need it. It's kind of stressing me out that I haven't found one yet. So anyways, I would love to have that, and just kind of keeping the space in the floor, you know, open and clean. Like I don't want a lot in that space, because I find that once I incorporate the L-shaped couch pull-out bed, and then I'll move my desk towards the side with the shelves, I want to keep the floor space open so that when I film, it looks big and clean, and like when guests are over and the bed is out, they have room to move around and they have space to put their items and stuff like that. This room also kind of acts as storage, so I want to just be more mindful about putting things in our closet and storing items like, you know, extra Costco stuff and, you know, things like that. We have our guest bathroom as well slash laundry room, but like that's the least of my worries. Like I don't really care about that room other than just keeping it clean and tidy. I think we're just not going to focus on that. That's the last thing. So I don't even have a mood board for that. And another place I want to really think about, you know, decorating is our entryways. We technically have two entryways, one that most guests would use and then another one that we would use more often. So there's big empty spaces. I'm contemplating a few different ideas. Here's a mood board, kinda ish, of like things that I think would be really cute, things that I would like. Obviously some things are bigger projects than others, like building in the kind of like, I'm forgetting the name, but like the fake like barn walls kind of thing. I think it's called shiplap, stuff like that, like little hooks, just to have an added kind of area for closets. And like it's not really an area that people would see, so I think it would still work well, kind of like a fake mudroom, if you will, because our garage is very small. So we kind of have to be a little bit more creative, especially with winter in Canada. You have a lot of winter gear and you don't want to get your winter stuff wet in the house and everything like that. And also I want the office to feel like a representation of our home as a whole as well. So this is where I'm really unsure of like colors and also like paintings, artwork and stuff like that. Like I feel like I need a little bit of mix of everything, but that also works together to cohesively welcome people, but also making the space like utile or useful, like adding things like storage, little table to put your keys and stuff like that. You know, if you have any ideas, please let me know. If you have links to things, let me know. Pinterest, inspiration, anything, any vibes that you want to share, please let me know. But those are the little brainstorm brainstorm things that I've been doing. One of the YouTubers that I've found that's helped me so much, actually, other than like just using Pinterest, this is the other source of help pretty much. And this is the creator, I think it's Caroline Winkler. Anyways, I'm putting her name and her thing here. Obviously she's like an actual big YouTuber, but if you're just finding me and you're not and you didn't even know about her, check her out. Because her stuff's really useful. I find like she doesn't, I don't know, she just makes interior design very approachable and accessible to everyone, talking not only like budgeting, but just like explaining it in ways that people can understand and visualize and practice, because it's a different skill, you know. Like I always thought I was pretty good at picking up things, but now that I have to, wow, is it ever hard? So anyways, those are the mood boards. That's kind of how we're feeling. This is where we are, a little recap video and give you some inspiration and ask for your help, obviously. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next vlog, which will probably be maybe slightly decorating more for Christmas, figuring out more stuff like that, getting more set up in the home. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one.